Oh yeah, it has. It has went live on YouTube. Sorry, my mistake. So yeah, uh, obviously pairing at the back in the back line with her is Esme Morgan, which I think Esme has done really well in terms of club and country um, for the last few games that she's played in that centre back pairing. Alex Greenwood goes to left back. Lucy Bronze goes to right back. Kira Walsh comes in as midfield, along with Claudia Stanway and Laura Blankindo Brown. And then up top goes Alessia Russo, and on the wings goes Lauren James and Lauren Hemp. The two Laurens on the wings today. What
Yeah,
do you
I
make
think
of that lineup?
it's a strong lineup. I think with Leah Williamson starting, I think it's a few different things. Even though she didn't play against Spain and was not a part of the bench in any capacity, I almost feel like one of the biggest reasons as to why she was even added into the team sheet to begin with for this window is because today is England Lionesses' 500th international game. Um, so I think you get game one. Leah's kind of back from injury, even though she hasn't played from club yet. So we're going to bring her into the international squad and assess her fitness. And maybe she plays, maybe she won't. All right, so she's now back to fitness, and she can play for this game. So that's check mark number one. Is she fit enough? Yes, she is.
Claudia Stanway is
Two
picking up flowers here. It's
is
going to go to Drogisdottir. Obviously, our club teammate is going to hand flowers over from England. So, yeah, that's a nice touch from England, actually, to obviously give Drogisdottir flowers there for a club, for a country appearances. Nice touch. Catherine, you want to take over the Iceland, the Iceland
we
lineup
have
that I have up here?
nine assortments of daughter, and then Boma as your striker and Somers as your left wing. I think they're one of their most dangerous players is number 23, Jones' daughter. I think that's her. Plays for Angel City, I believe.
Yeah, the one's
Recently,
played for
yeah.
Wolfsburg and was a star for Wolfsburg at one point. And unfortunately has left, as you says, and went to Angel City, was rumoured to go to Arsenal at one point. But that rumour obviously
Yeah.
fell to nothing. So yeah,
Yeah.
and that
I'm,
is
I'm, I'm not going to attempt to say the rest of them. I know the only one that I can pronounce with any regularity is their center back, Vigo's daughter. It's just because she's played in. Where does she currently play? She plays for Bayern Munich. So I'm a little bit more familiar with how to at least pronounce her name and Jan's daughter.
England have obviously just sung their national anthem and now on to Iceland's national anthem before we
I'm in
get this
the
thing
team
kicked
quick.
off. So we have hello, James. Are you back? You should be working. I don't know why you're currently sitting watching this when you should be working. That is terrible. But you better hope none of your managers, or our managers, should I say, ever watch this stream because I don't think they would be happy. So they would.
Oh, interesting. I was just trying to figure out where I was in the
Interesting that
England national anthem, and I couldn't get the volume to work.
it's very interesting that my stream had decided on the ITV app to go down. And they want you to pay TV license for this kind of stuff. So they
All
do.
right. So while Iceland are singing their national anthem, there were some games that kicked off 26 minutes ago. Oh, actually, Norway just got a goal. They are now up 2-1 over Slovenia. They are 69th minute. Um, there were 5 or 6 games that kicked off about 26 minutes ago. Austria versus Germany is still 0-0. Luxembourg against Israel is 1-1. Albania versus Wales is 0-0. That looks like it was a late kickoff or a delayed start. They're only 19 minutes in. Turkey versus Switzerland is 0-0. Kosovo versus Bulgaria is 0-0. Faroe Islands and Georgia is 0-0.
Yeah.
I like the pink hats that the mascots are wearing.
What for?
They're just wearing like pink beanies.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think
I don't know
that
why. I just like that they're wearing pink hats.
that is quite cute actually. Where is?
April. Oh.
So yeah, how do you think this game will play out, Kathleen? Do you think this game will be a tough one for England, or
I think maybe a 3-0 to England, or maybe a 3-1.
yeah? I'm going to go. What was the last result between these two teams actually?
Let's see. Can I get head-to-head in here?
Groups, and we are going to go to the England group. What is this one?
Who gets it first? Yeah, I can see it. Match info. It'll be it here in match info. No, you're not going to give me anything. Wait, group. I can go group here.
The last result between these two was
2-1 maybe?
2-0 to England. So it was. So yeah, I'm going to go for another 2-0 again. I think England should be able to control this game pretty good, considering they've obviously got Leah Williamson back, their captain, so it will stabilise them a little bit more, having Leah starting. Although, as we touched on, as Arsenal fans aren't particularly happy that she's starting. I think maybe 20 minutes towards the end would have been perfect for her, but Serena has chosen to start her. So I think it would maybe stabilise England a little bit more in terms of that they have her back in the starting lineup. It's a pretty strong lineup from England. It shouldn't be a lineup that should hassle the way England play. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned of is Blaine Kendall-Brown. It's the only. I think that's a very strong decision to make, to put a very young player in that midfield, knowing that a lot of England's midfield do a lot of the playing for them. It's the only thing that concerns me. And it looks like Lauren James is going to kick this off here. No, Alessia Russo is. It just the way that the camera was panned in. England are going to take the first kick. 2 seconds, Catherine. I'll be back on in 2 wee seconds. My mum just called me. 2 seconds.
All right. I hope she's not getting into any fights. Let's see. I'm seeing the lineups right now. I know that Laura will end up being ahead of me whenever she gets back to joining back up. Kira Walsh is checking her hair, making sure every little piece is in place before Russo kicks us off. And I'm waiting. Still nothing there. Oh no, let's see. That's fine if we don't have volume on this.
Turned off for a finger.
Yeah, kicked
off. So what, have you kicked off yet?
No.
No, definitely not. I'm like 19 seconds in.
Oh my god.
The only thing that really concerns me in terms of England is this pitch looks really dry. A ball in from Lauren James, and is it going to be a corner for England? It's a corner for
England. Oh, there it is.
Already.
What, 30 seconds behind you now?
35 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alessia Russo has won a corner for England. It was a lovely ball in from Lauren James. All the daughters of Alex Greenwood is going to whip this in from the right hand side. Looks a bit windy. She's taking it short actually to Lauren James. Ball in from Alex Greenwood and it's cleared by Iceland and it's out for a throw in. Yeah. I've got a little bit quiet for a change today. Yeah. So you're quiet? Is that what you're saying?
All right, question for you. If you're playing 20 questions and someone asks if it's a thing and the answer is Oreos, would you say that Oreos are a thing or are they just like it's a food? So is food a thing? Is food a noun, I guess, is the better word.
That's a very weird question to ask.
Well, like, is it a person, place, or thing?
Well, it's physical, isn't it? And I think it's a physical. But then
Oreo a thing in
it's a physical object. But then I suppose when you get into a relationship, you tell people we are a thing. That's what you would say.
Oh, yes. Google says that, yes, an Oreo is considered a thing. Or more accurately, an object.
Yeah.
In the context of the game, a thing is generally defined as any physical object that is not a person or a place.
Yeah, I said that, didn't I? I said it's because it's a physical thing. The match is underway.
Oh, wait. Oh, shoot.
Kira Walsh has picked it up in midfield. It's had to go all the way back to Hannah Hampton. This pitch looks really dry, and I'm concerned that's the only thing that may affect England's play. It's a very dry pitch.
I'm just seeing Lucy Brown's
tape. Ball is bumping about everywhere. England are just playing about between their defence and their midfield.
Yeah.
They're just looking for an opening.
Iceland are also not giving them a lot of room in the midfield, in the middle third.
Yeah.
Almost like as soon as the ball gets into the middle third, they start closing down.
Gordon has managed to get by a player, ball into the box. Oh, it's cleared. Georgia Stanley found herself on the floor there. England have picked it back up in the midfield. Ooh. Leah Williamson has pinged it over to Alex Greenwood on the right hand side, but
do you think that's something that England has missed, and Arsenal, the Leah Williamson long ball pinged passes?
Yeah, but I would have said it in terms of like if we would have been struggling, but we're not struggling. So I think Arsenal have found a way to work past that, but it is something essentially that we do that we could have been doing with as an extra tactic or ball in from England, but it just got to the Iceland goalkeeper. She's very tall, that Iceland goalkeeper.
Have you seen those that are in that region of the world?
Yeah,
they aren't exactly short. I'm sorry, I'm talking like
Iceland's goalkeeper made a stumble there. It looks like a boot get caught in that dry ground. England should have capitalised on that, but the Iceland goalkeeper just manages to clear it. Wait till you see that.
I just got the cross-in / shot that the keeper
Wait till you see that. The England should have capitalised on that. Hiya! Are you coming to say hello now?
Misty! Wait, hold on. All right, here's Russo.
Here's your daddy. Say hello, daddy.
I see what you mean. Oh, Russo needed to just try and get her foot in there to poke the ball.
He doesn't like that, mate. She tries to swim around it.
Misty.
I know.
Misty.
And it's a corner to England. Georgia Stanley's going to put this one in this time. Ball into the box, and she kicks it too far outside the box. Lucy Bronze has collected it for England, though. Yeah, never have to fix my mic. Doesn't like it. Ball over the top from Leah Williamson, but doesn't quite get to Alessia Russo. Iceland have put it out for a throw-in. Lucy Bronze has come all the way over from the other side of from the left-hand side to take this throw-in. Very weird.
Throwing on the right, on the other side of the pitch.
Yeah. She was on the left-hand side.
I feel like you could go with someone else.
But she came out all the way from the left-hand side. She shouldn't have been on that side in the first place. Lauren James is looking to carry it forward.
Oh, I see her now. Oh my god.
Two players.
What?
Alessia Russo.
Her and Alex Greenwood have switched spots. On the corner, did Greenwood take the? Was she closer to the right side of the pitch after the corner?
I don't know.
Because maybe that's because Bronze tends to stay far post on the corners, no matter what side the corners are coming in from. And Alex Greenwood
it was Stanley that put the corner in.
Wonder if Alex Greenwood was near side and Lucy Bronze was far side, and that's why they stayed.
Because it was Georgia Stanley that put the corner in. So I don't understand why.
Completely bodies one of the Iceland players, shoulder to shoulder check, but a little bit too much force, and the Iceland player stumbled to the ground. Who is that? Was that
England? England have come out and they are controlling the game. So England are in top. They're in control here. Iceland, I think, are still trying to figure out a way in how to stop England from coming through the midfield. Lovely ball from Alex Greenwood to Georgia Stanley, who's taking it down the left-hand wing back to Lauren James. Ball in. No one there at the back post. But did Lucy Bronze get to it? No. Lucy Bronze did not get to it, and it went out for a goal kick to Iceland. So it did. Unfortunately. That would have been a lovely bit of play if Lucy Bronze would have been able to get to that. I don't even think that full ball went out.
2-2, so Slovenia, Norway.
Yeah, Norway are struggling. Frida Manham start.
Yeah, she did. Wales just scored. Israel are up
all over the top, and she's offside. Laura Blinkendell-Brown was offside.
Israel up 3-1 against Luxembourg, and Slovenia have just equalized. Against Norway, it was a penalty. It was a penalty that equalized. Frida Manham played 62 minutes.
And she's off?
Yeah.
No wonder. Sorry.
Norway had made 3 subs at the 62nd minute mark. Frida Manham and Caroline Graham Hansen, along with the Atletico Madrid player Vilde Boarisa.
Yeah.
They all came off at the 62nd minute mark. Just looking at a few of the others. Scores here. Oh, England are putting some pressure on the keeper, trying to force her into making a mistake.
Yeah. Lauren Hemp has collected it here on the right wing. Ball in from Lucy Bronze. Laura Blinkendo Brown has managed to pick it up, gets it back to Lauren Hemp, and passed it to Lucy Bronze. Nice connection there, but Kira Walsh puts it out for a goal kick. Too much power on it there for Laura Blinkendo Brown to get to it. Yeah, a lot of women. I'd look that pissed off as well if I had been dropped for somebody who hasn't played one game in the last 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Iceland did have a goal kick, but they've just booted it out for a throw into England.
Interesting.
11 minutes in, still 0-0. England have been pushing. Throw in Alessia Russo. Oh, lovely Alessia Russo. Oh, she brings it down. Georgia Stanley's collected it at the edge of the box. Bounced off the Iceland player. Nice play between Georgia Stanley and Lauren Hemp here, but it's England to find space. Lauren Hemp takes it to the byline, but had to turn back. Ball in. Lucy Bronze clipped it in again, but it's very lazy. It's bouncing about the Iceland box. Someone get a foot on it and just shoot.
Okay, so Russo drove into the box, tried to pass it back to who was that? Georgia?
Lauren James
ended up going to an Iceland player who then passed it to Georgia. Interesting.
Alyssa picked it up just outside the box and had to go all the way back to Esme Morgan. But Leah and Esme Morgan are both in Iceland's half.
Yeah.
Ball in. Oh, and cleared. Iceland managed to clear it and just put it out for a throw in.
Do you think that Blinkendell Brown is on the pitch because she offers a little bit more height?
She's tiny.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong player. I have an extremely grainy feed here, and I can barely see numbers.
Are you maybe thinking of Esme Morgan? Because Esme Morgan is quite tall. Ball in from Leah
It was someone that was like standing at the edge of the box, and we thought Esme Morgan was further back.
Glottisdottir has picked it up, but they've lost it. Iceland have lost it here in the midfield. Alex Greenwood carries it forward. Ball in from Lucy Bronze. Doesn't reach an England player, but
Bulgaria have
Georgia Stanley was fighting to win that ball back there. Iceland are really struggling to get the ball off England to play the way they want to play.
Yeah.
And even
they can get the ball back, they just struggle maintaining possession.
When England do lose the ball, all Iceland want to do is just put it up the park, and it's going to either Esme Morgan or Leah Williamson. So it is so.
Who are barely even at the halfway line.
Yeah. They're out of their own half. That's the thing. Like, I think they're only really running back into their own half when they need to create space. Can we just touch on the whole how Serena has said that Alex Greenwood will be her left back, or starting left back? Lovely ball in, Alessia Russo, and it's out for a corner. Oh no, he's given it as a goal kick.
I'm sorry, what?
He's given it as a goal kick.
No. Alex Greenwood is going to be your left back when you have Taylor Hines?
Yeah. She has said that Alex Greenwood will be her number one pick for left back. Which we have seen Alex Greenwood play there before.
I mean, what you go back to like the opening game of the Euros? Alex Greenwood and Jess Carter were Alex Greenwood was left back and Jess Carter was center back with Leah, and then they ended up flipping because Jess Carter was either better as a left back or she just wasn't partnering well with Leah. But you still have Jess Carter on the bench. You've got Taylor Hines on the bench. I think there's a few other fullbacks that you could play. I mean, unless, which again, this is the Arsenal fan in me. Not giving Taylor Hines any minutes, really. You've got a Lucy Bronze who probably, in all fairness, should be coming on in the last 30 minutes of games to try and help finish them off. Taylor Hines has the pace and the defensive ability to be able to track back.
Oh, a lovely ball from Lucy Bronze. Pulls it back to Alessia Russo, Laura Kendall Brown. And it's out for a corner.
England corner?
Yeah. Lauren Hemp tries to take a shot. And it misses. Oh, it's half time with Turkey and Switzerland. 0-0. Switzerland have really struggled against Turkey. I noticed that in the first game with them. That I need to 2 seconds. My TV's about to turn off. It's been a long day. Ball's come in. Hasn't found an England player. Iceland have managed to clear that away all the way back to Hannah Hampton. So they have.
See, I've got Georgia Stanley just about to take a corner kick.
God, you're really behind.
Yeah, I'm 30 seconds behind.
Lauren James is taking it into space. She couldn't find Alessia Russo there. And it's out for another England corner. So that is. Biggest Dottiel's just managed to clear that there for Iceland. So she has all these Dottiels.
Hard to keep track of them all.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Greenwood delivers it into the box, but I think it just practically misses everybody. That's picked up by England in the midfield. At this point, England have set the tempo for this game. So they
haven't been able to get off great shots and really put the pressure on the keeper, but they're getting corners. Yeah, it's actually the UEFA stats is actually saying that there's only been one shot for England. Excuse me.
He just called her Laura James. Huh? Her name's Lauren. Seth. How dare you get somebody's name wrong? It's not like you. Oh, Alex Greenwood is really struggling to get the ball up off here from Iceland's number 9, who is Zoomers. She's pulled her back here and gave Iceland a free kick. Lauren James should have done better there to help Alex Greenwood out, but unfortunately Lauren James thinks that England are either getting a throw-in or a free kick. Puts her hands up and just gives up. Stops completely of helping Alex Greenwood. Lauren James should have done better there to help her out.
Goal coming.
From Iceland?
From England.
Oh, is it? And it looks like Lauren James. Oh no, Lauren Hemp has come all the way from the wing. Alessia Russo. Yes! Let's see Russo. And it's 1-0 to England. I don't even have the banner up.
See if I can.
England 1, Iceland 0.
Here we go on the counter. Goes out wide to Russo. Oh!
Yeah,
He's
that
a
was a
pesky.
lovely goal by Alessia Russo.
And Leah Williamson got called to the sideline to get given instructions by Serena Wiegman. Instead of celebrating with her teammates, she had to go run to the
Just
sideline.
as always, Leah Williamson did never ever celebrate. She always straight over to the manager. There we go. She was straight over to the manager. 1-0 to England. So it is.
I'm not gonna lie, keeper could have done better, but
Yeah. I think she comes out far too early. That pitch must be so sore to land on because Lauren just keeps looking at her hands. And she's like, this must be so sore to land on. Iceland managed to break through the midfield here.
Score a goal, score a goal, score a goal. Put him down, put him down.
Esme Morgan stands strong, manages to clear it, but not far enough. Iceland pick it up in the midfield again. Restart the play.
Yeah, there's the handshake from Lauren.
It must be sore. All the way back to the Iceland goalkeeper. See, this is another thing as well. Like Iceland have got some top quality players in there, and they just don't seem to be. Ball in from Lucy Bronze doesn't get to Alessia Russo, and it's another corner.
I think they are.
And again, Vicky's daughter gets it out.
I think Iceland are one of those teams, one of those countries that are. I wouldn't say they're behind in the women's football support, but they aren't up there with like the same support that the U.S. get and that England have, and that even Spain to an extent. Though it sounds like even the Spanish FA is kind of reluctant.
Alex Greenwood has come across again to take this corner ball in, and it lands at Leah Williamson, but it just went out for a goal kick.
Excuse me.
No.
Nobody knows. And here, 11 upcoming. Women's games.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you peeping? Now Iceland have to come out here. Instead of sitting back, they've had to push. They're pushing up a little bit more now, which is now going to give England a lot more space because they're 1-0 down. They can't sit back the way they were sitting back before England.
I think they would have preferred, and they might have been able to push forward a little bit more if they could get to like the 30-minute mark without conceding.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But obviously,
about to see another one.
They've got to just before 20 minutes before England got the goal. So, yeah.
I feel like England are on track to get 10 corners by halftime, which is how many Spain had at halftime against Ukraine.
Yeah.
Right now, UEFA is saying five corners so far for England. Let me go back to the rest of the
All over the
UEFA.
top from Esme Morgan to Lauren Hemp, who's making the run here. Is she going to get to it? She just keeps it in. She drives it to the edge of the box, passes to Lucy Bronze. Lucy Bronze is figuring out what to do with it and gets a corner. Corner to England again. Corner to England again.
Let's see, here we go. Keeps it in. Well, out. Drives it in.
Alex Greenwood is
There's the
going to.
corner. So far behind.
Yeah.
I am on one, the other scores, and two,
Get it.
the
And straight at the Iceland goalkeeper. Alex Greenwood had a shot there, but Iceland goalkeeper picks it up. So she does.
I am keeping an eye on the all important men's game that's on right now in the Premier League.
What game is that?
The will they get out of the relegation zone or not?
Mm-hmm.
Alex Greenwood takes the corner, bounces around for a little while. Yeah. Bournemouth did end up winning their game.
Bournemouth.
I know that we were talking about that. Oh.
Matches. Let's see who. Still nothing each with Austria and Germany. So it is. Still nothing each there. Still nothing each with Turkey and Switzerland. 1-0 to Wales. 1-0 to Bulgaria, who are playing Kosovo. Romania are winning against Cyprus 2-0. That game, bearing in mind, in the last one, that got stopped for a good while. I don't know. We were trying to figure out what happened there. We never ever found it. Oh, the very last game that getting played tonight is the France and Netherlands game.
It's a weird kickoff time.
Yeah, it's a very weird kickoff time, especially for that time in the day. Still nothing each with Faroe Islands and Georgia. Yeah, like these games are still kicking on, and we're all till 8:10 tonight. Although this pitch is very, very, very dry. Oh, Laura Blint, is she offside? Alessia Russo is never offside.
The Arsenal blonde, that Arsenal blonde is never offside.
Was she offside? Yeah, she just went
Just
offside.
kicked it into space.
Yeah, she just went offside. Lovely ball through from Laura Blinkendo, though. It's very long to say that name, innit? Blinkendo Brown. So we just call her Blinkendo.
And you could.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm nearly yawned everybody up there. Oh, come on, ref. That is a free kick. Oh, taking Lauren James right out of the game there. All the way back to England's defence. Esme Morgan carries it forward into Iceland's half. Finds Georgia Stanley, but she couldn't control it. Iceland put it away. And it's an Iceland free kick.
In the jungle. Romania scored a second goal.
Karaoke here.
Sorry, I saw The Lion King last night and it was fantastic, and I've got some of the songs stuck in my head.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was my first Broadway show, touring Broadway, I think. Second. I had gone to Chicago and I saw Cinderella, and then I saw Lion King here. Oh my God! How did Brighton not score?
Brighton men.
Oh yeah, offside. Yeah, the Brighton men. Sorry. I'm limited on what I can and cannot watch, and I can watch at least one sport completely, or one game completely live, and not be what seems to be almost a minute behind.
Of the ball in. England are looking for the second here.
As they should be.
They're pushing for a second. Throw in by Lauren James.
I mean, that's something that we always talk about.
I think Lauren James and Lauren Hemp have switched sides.
It's not a bad thing. We say that all the time, though. Whenever it goes to 1-0, don't turn it off. Keep pressing, get that second, because you never know what's going to happen later in the game. Now, if you score that one, if you go 1-0 up and there's 2 minutes of stoppage left, then yeah, maybe you don't necessarily need to be pushing for the second. But you scored in the 20th minute. You can surely try and press and get a second.
Yeah. Oh, Iceland all the way back. Alyssa Russo was running onto it, but it's got to the Iceland goalkeeper. Blinkinder Brown has picked it up all the way back to Lucy Bronze, but Lucy Bronze loses it. England are starting to get a little bit sloppy.
Yeah.
Ball in from Leah Williamson. No one is there. And the Iceland player headers it back to her own goalkeeper, who had to scramble for it there because Lauren Hemp was coming in at the back post. That was another lovely ball in from Leah Williamson again. And also, that is, the Lionesses have just tweeted out that is Alessia's 30th goal for the Lionesses.
Damn. Okay. Considering that 4 years ago, she was more or less really breaking out into the England squad, and she was coming off of the bench behind Ellen White, I'd say she's doing pretty good for herself. Considering how many games there are in an international season, which is not a lot.
Yeah. Lauren James, what are you going to do with that ball now? Because you had no pace in getting to that ball. That should have been a corner to Iceland. You know who that Jonas Dottire's gone with, don't you? Who her partner is?
Yeah. former Arsenal man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when she was rumored to be with coming to
Russo
Arsenal, I think it was
picked it up. She's bombing her way into the box. She's kicked it across, but no one's there. No one is there for England whatsoever. Gets it back in, but it's deflected off an Iceland player. But England still have the ball. That was such lovely play again from Alessia Russo, but no one was in that box for England.
Yeah, I think part of the reason why Jonsdottir was linked to Arsenal was because she was wearing her partner's Arsenal shorts.
Yeah. What are you looking at me like that for? Come here. You got something in your eye. Yeah, the game is kind of slowed down a little bit. Yeah, the England and Iceland game. I think England are kind of settled down a little bit since they've got the goal. Iceland haven't really. They pushed up a little bit, but now they seem to have. They've went back into sitting back a little bit more in terms of. I don't think they're wanting England to score a second here before half time. Ball carried forward, lovely ball through from Lauren James to Alessia Russo. She takes the shot straight at the Iceland goalkeeper. That could have been number 2 there, but no one else was running onto it for Alessia Russo to cut it back. I think if Georgia Stanley had a little bit more pace on that, a little bit more pace in herself, then she would have been able to get into that box for Alessia Russo to cut it back, but Alessia's obviously picked up that no one else was running in on, so she just took the shot straight to the Iceland goalkeeper. Iceland are on the attack here. Ball in straight at the edge of the box, but Iceland's number 9 just puts it at the pitch.
Oh, that team scored against Brighton. Deadlock broken.
Who is it, Chelsea? And it's 1-0.
They're now out of the relegation zone.
Oh.
But West Ham still have to play.
Spuds?
Yeah. West Ham still have to play though. So let's see if they've actually now jumped ahead. They've jumped from 18th to 16th with that goal. West Ham need to win in order to knock them back down, or Brighton need to win, or both. Oh, West Ham don't play until Monday. Wow. Okay.
The West Ham Monday game?
West Ham play Monday against Palace. They're away to Palace. Forest still need to. If Forest draw tomorrow, win or draw against Burnley tomorrow, they'll take
ball over the top from Hannah Hampton.
Yeah.
Couldn't get to it. It just went straight to the Iceland goalkeeper.
I don't know why I was looking at the group table or the standings to see where England were sitting, and then because their live table.
Referee, how long are you going to give this Iceland goalkeeper a chance to hold that ball after she just picked it up off the floor? Oh, it's been given away by Iceland. Alessia Russo is scrambling here at the edge of the box. Georgia Stanley, and she comes in, she's crowded out, but she doesn't get a chance to get a shot away. And Lauren James at the edge of the box, and all she just dances past about 4 Iceland players. Yeah, like there's no denying Lauren James is good.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh, do you know what I did? I never did. I really should have.
What?
I never put the link to this one on the actual main show. The main.
Ah, Switzerland scored.
Who?
Switzerland.
Yeah, I said that.
Sorry.
I said that about 20 minutes ago.
Well, you scored 4 minutes ago, so how you could have said that 20 minutes ago?
It felt like 20 minutes ago. I did say, because it came up in my live score, that Switzerland had scored, and I said, "Oh, Switzerland have scored."
I've got probably a little bit more hearing than you do.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a genetic thing where on my mom's dad's side that uh, his side of the family they can have like really great hearing, and then all of a sudden they get to like 25, 26, and they start losing their hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be me. Probably doesn't help today.
I lost mine when I was. I didn't have very good hearing when I was born, but it got worse as I got older. So by the time I was 8, but back. Oh,
Yeah, see, I used to
managed to clear it with one of the. I think it was your biggest daughter that's just cleared it out for another corner to England.
No, I used to do drumline, and I didn't wear ear protection. And then either when you're practicing inside or you do indoor and you don't have ear protection, like, oh, holy shit, that ruins your ears.
But cleared by Iceland. It's still hanging about. That Leah's managed to get the ball back in, but it's out. It's collected by the Iceland goalkeeper, who just puts it up the park.
Oh, yikes! All right, so apparently I need to quick fact check this. Did Italy get a red card, or is this from a previous game? Oh, it was from a previous game, or it was from an under-23s game, maybe.
Yeah, it's half time with England and Iceland. Half time, 1-0. No added time in this game.
A bit surprising given how many corners, goal kicks in the goal.
Try to find the stats again. Where is this game? That is really weird how that went all the way back to. Here we go. Stats. Let's go. And here we go. And this is the stats. England have had 4 total attempts to Iceland's 1. Corners taken is 7 to England. 2 offsides for it. 2 offsides for England. Nothing for Iceland. No yellow card yet. No red card yet. Obviously, goals is 1 to England. Total attempts 4 to Iceland's 1.
Well, 4 have been on
Attempts on
target.
target is 4. Iceland have had 1 off target. And yeah. And that's the stats for this game. How do you think it's looking for England in this game so far, Catherine?
It's looking good. I think they need to put a little bit more pressure and try and get even more shots off. Get a second goal, get a third, if you can. Yeah. Oh my God! Sorry, Brighton just equalized from the most insane goal and angle. Like, oh my God. Sorry, that's me multitasking here. I think England,
you were asked about England. You gave us Brighton.
I think England really need to get that second goal, try and get a third, because as we talked about during the Ireland-Poland game, this group with England and Spain both being in it, they play each other on the last game of the group stages, and it could very well come down to goal difference. If you look at England's head-to-head with Spain, it really is just like a back and forth kind of. It really seems to be coming more down to whoever the home team is the one that wins, and Spain is the next home team in that head-to-head. So, and now granted, it has been 1-goal games, whether it's been a 2-1 or a 1-0 situation. It could come down to goal difference, because like Spain beat Ukraine earlier today 5-0. England are currently winning just 1-0. They beat Ukraine last time 4-0 maybe. I'm not entirely sure. So you got to get the goal difference up as the just in case it does end up coming down to goal difference. Because as a reminder, if you finish top of the group in Group A at least, that is automatic confirmation that you are in the World Cup. Otherwise, you have to go through the playoff stages, which is then two more games at least, maybe that you have to play through to get verified as a World Cup qualified team. And honestly, for England, what better way than to top your group and have the reigning world champions have to go through the playoff stages? Because guess what? This isn't like the Champions League where you win the trophy and you automatically qualify for next year's Champions League, whether you finish middle of the table or bottom of the table. You win it, you automatically are qualified.
I think in this qualification, some big teams are going to be missing. So as I think in this qualification round, that i.e. like Ireland, I think there'll be a few shockers to teams going out in this World Cup. So
I'll have to. Sorry, I've had the video pulled up and it's just been constantly replaying. I'm watching the Stina goal. Yeah, it was honestly some pretty poor defending there, but she stuck in there and stayed onside. So I'm gonna look at the groups real quick here. So
a usual Stina goal then?
I just sent you the clip of the Stina goal. I think
Yeah.
based on I think Group A with Denmark, Sweden, and Italy, um, they that one could be an interesting one because I think whoever finishes third doesn't play in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Um,
No.
and then I mean, and then you've got Netherlands, France, Ireland, and Poland. I think all four of those teams were in the.
England have had, sorry, Catherine, England have had 34 touches in Iceland's box. Yeah, Iceland's shape is, it's a very odd shape in the way Iceland have took this game.
Yeah, I think Netherlands and France and Ireland were all in the 2023 World Cup. Was
Yeah.
Poland?
Yeah.
So that group, all four of those teams were in the World Cup in 2023, and
Yeah.
at least one of them will not be in the World Cup for 2027. If you think about it that way, so I don't think that's how. I think if you finish fourth, you're out for playoffs. They might take the top two best third place teams.
It's very weird how they figure out the playoffs and stuff, isn't it? Like, oh, here you go, like, just you finish second and third in your group, so guess what? You have to play more games. Here's
Yeah,
more
I
here's more overload in the women's game. Here's more overload in the men's game, just simply because we can't. Like, you got to play more games.
all because we're trying to expand the number of teams that are in the World Cup. I mean, it kind of backfired on the men's side. They expanded the amount of teams in the World Cup, and because the UEFA contingent has the most countries in it, they were allotted the chance to have more countries playing for them with the expectation that a team like Italy was going to be in the World Cup almost automatically, and
And that hasn't quite
they
worked.
couldn't yeah. But then again, like you've got these group stages or whatever. I don't remember how it was. Oh yeah, it was group stages. Like this is one of the interesting things. I think I would have rather had Italy in the World Cup than Sweden. Sweden
Hmm.
finished like third in their group with like three draws, and yet they didn't win a. I don't think they won a single game in their group stage, and yet they're in the World Cup. And then you had Italy who won two games in their group stages, and like if you look at points won,
Yeah.
I wonder if like for the next World Cup qualifying, if what they would do is get rid of the group stages and make it a league phase, where kind of like the Champions League is set up now,
Yeah.
where you have all what 42 teams that are trying to qualify, however many there are. Um, top six automatically qualify. Spots 7 through 18 go through a playoff, and if you finish in the bottom six, you have to go through the playoff with the League B side or however it works. Like change it up because I think that would actually make it a little bit more competitive in my mind for the
Yeah.
men's game. And honestly, whatever we see done in the men's game, a year later will be implemented for the women's side.
I
Like
don't
if we take
understand that though, but why not just implement it right across football altogether? Like,
like a league phase type thing.
yeah, like
Well,
just
because like
implement it
when
right
you look
across
at
football altogether. Stop doing this whole crap of, oh, we'll test it in the men's game and then we'll do it to the women's game if it works next season. Just do it all
honestly,
together.
it would probably be better to test it in the women's side because there's fewer teams typically,
Yeah,
and if it can work for less teams, it can work for more teams.
yeah. Like, I just think it's pretty annoying how they keep doing it. And
But
then,
I almost wonder if like part of the reason why it's still like group stages for the UEFA qualifying is because it's still somewhat dictated by FIFA. And if FIFA doesn't want a league phase, because then it could turn into Well, if it's a league phase for the World Cup qualifiers, why can't it not be a league phase for the tournament itself?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's still going to be playing the same number of games, 3 games. So I don't know. I think there could obviously be some changes made.
The question is though, but is how do they stop this whole player overload? Like it all comes down to player overload. How many games are we playing?
I think the only way to like overturn a player overload is to have the World Cup being every 6 years instead of every 4.
Yeah.
Because if you are going to be expanding the number of teams in the World Cup, in every World Cup, men's and women's side, which I think the women's is still like 12 teams light compared to the men's. If you're continuing to add more and more teams, then like you're going to have more and more teams having to go through qualification, which means more playoff games. And you know, back in March is when the Women's World Cup qualifiers started for UEFA.
Yeah.
And because and this is I think another way that you could circumvent all of this is let them play during other major tournaments. There are no women's games, international games, World Cup qualifiers, or international friendlies of any sort from the end of like June 18th or whenever the June international window is until like November or October, whenever the first international window is. They aren't playing any games while the men's World Cup is being played.
Yeah.
Like you could try and get some of that taken over. Like you could you have to have teams qualify for the Euros, for the men's Euros tournament. That's 2 years from now.
Yeah.
28. Like I don't think they're going to be playing anything during the Women's World Cup, which is 6 weeks long.
Yeah.
Like you could do better calendar management, but I think one thing that could really try and limit players is I think you would have to have a little bit more, change up the financial side of things. But if you said that players can in a single season between internationals and club level, if they are limited to say 55 games or X amount of 1,500 minutes. I don't know how many games that would be, but like if you set limitations on it like that, then you wouldn't see players like Declan Rice who could be playing. I think it's like 65 games before the World Cup even starts, just for his club. Adding on the additional 6 that he's played for England so far in this 25-26 season. Like if you limited players like at most 4 in non
they're going to make a change here.
Is it Leah Williamson?
Let me see. I did see an England player. A lot of Webber Moyes coming on.
For Leah Williamson?
Esme Morgan has come out and Leah Williamson is off. So, 45 minutes for Leah Williamson. A lot of Webber Moyes has come on.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I think if they set up a in 45 for Leah. I think if they were to set it up and say like for international you are limited to 500 minutes in the year outside of a Euros tournament and outside of a World Cup tournament, just like the friendlies and the qualifiers you're limited to 500 minutes, which is a little bit more than 5 games, and for the club side you're limited to like 1,500, like which is like 45 games or whatever it happens to be. Like if you were to set and say that player welfare is a top priority,
Yeah.
you could set up and say player minute restrictions, which would then be forcing um like Mariana Caldente. She rarely takes breaks for a club and country. I was surprised that she came off at I think she came off at halftime today for Spain. I was very surprised by that.
But you think at Barcelona she wasn't even getting half the game time that she's getting.
Hmm.
She was very heavily rotated at Barcelona, Mariona. So
And I think
um
part of that was also that I think she was primarily more of a left wing for Barcelona than
yeah,
a midfielder.
then a midfielder.
And I think that was more of them trying to like get Claudia Pina out there and Salma Periuelo out there rather than Mariona getting the younger generation, because like if you look at the Barcelona midfield prior to Mariona leaving,
Yeah,
um, which it's still pretty much the same. You have Alexia Putellas, who had her injury. You had Petri Guijarro and you had Aitana Bonmati, and then you had Mariona.
yeah,
As like who are you going to be rotating out?
yeah.
Because that midfield three that is still there at Barcelona is extremely lethal.
And the only time that Mariona would have, oh, this ball is bouncing about the England box, and Lucy Bronze had just booted it out for an Iceland corner. Um, I think the only time that you would find Mariona in the midfield for Barcelona when she was there was when one of them, the three names, got injured.
Yeah, because like I mean, even if you look at like Alexia Putellas, like she plays almost every single game for Barcelona, starting every single game, and plays almost a full 90 for every single game, every competition,
Yeah,
and she's one of Spain's captains. She's going to be starting almost every single game for Spain. Um,
that was a
so
wasted corner for Iceland.
I think you could it would probably be a very interesting thing if they ever got to the point where they said in a non major tournament year, or even well in a major tournament year, like in the season leading up to the World Cup, players are limited to X amount of minutes at the international level, X amount of minutes at the club level,
Yeah,
which would require teams to be bringing in more players
more players.
so that they can actually rotate, but it would also be forcing them to use the players on their squad. Like if you look at the Arsenal squad, the Arsenal women's squad, you have 3 or 4 midfielders that have been on the bench and barely break into the pitch or onto the pitch, rarely even as subs, um, or even like the front line. I mean, granted, that's also been mostly due to injury, but
But not even just at Arsenal. You look at Man City; like they're very
like yeah,
limited and they rely on the
City. It's 11 players that, and they might change out one player
yeah, yeah,
just for a rotation, one player.
yeah. And I,
Even
I do
even
honestly think, I do honestly think if Man City would have been in the Champions League or whatever this season, they would have struggled in the league.
and we saw that last year. Last year when
Yeah,
City were in the Champions League and they made it to the is it the quarterfinals and they played Chelsea
yeah.
semifinals.
Same
Whenever
time.
they played Chelsea, like at that point in the season, they
Well,
were struggling in the WSL, and
yeah,
there was a like so I it's always what if Manchester City were in the Champions League, would they be? I'm not trying to discount that City team at all. I think they would still be top of the table. I just don't think they would be as far clear at the top,
yeah, yeah. I think they wouldn't. Oh,
especially
scrambling. Hannah Hampton has managed to get it. Oh,
especially when you
oh,
consider where how tight some of their games have been this season.
yeah,
Um, that it could have been a lot closer. Because a lot of them since January have ended with 1 goal differences.
Yeah.
Germany, 79th minute, still 0-0 there. Turkey has gotten an
One
equalizer.
each. One each with Turkey and Switzerland.
Yeah.
They've just scored Turkey. Oh.
There it is. All right.
Scotland and Belgium lineup has just come out.
That's what I was just about to read out. MacGyver is in goal. I don't think there's any changes for the Scotland game.
Let me check. I'll be able to tell you from the.
I mean, you can read out their names. I know MacGyver, Cuthbert, Weir, Taylor, Clark, Davidson, Gregory.
There is a change there. Emma Lawson has had to drop out due to injury, and she has returned back to Celtic. So yeah, so obviously you have Sandy McIver, Nicola Docherty, Amy Muir, Jenna Clark, Freya Godfrey, Mary Taylor, Caroline Weir, Kathleen McGovern, Rachel McLaughlin, Lauren Davidson, and Erin Cuff. But I think the only person that comes in is Lauren Davidson for Emma Lawton. And that's the Scotland lineup for Belgium. The Belgium lineup hasn't come out yet. But finished 3-2 with Norway.
Oh. Who won?
Yeah, finished 3-2 with Norway. Yeah, 3-2 to Norway. Finished. So Iceland have actually come out and pushed it in the second half. Hannah Hampton, what are you doing? That was such an easy save, and you made that look so hard. So hard. She comes out for the ball. I think she comes out too fast and it bounces off her chest and she's left scrambling trying to get the ball back. Just by luck, no Iceland players are around her to get to be able to put a foot in.
Gibraltar ended up losing 9-0 to Croatia.
Who?
Gibraltar. Hannah Hampton is making me a bit nervous for England.
That's crazy. Yeah, England need to move this a lot more quicker. They're not moving it quick, which is allowing Iceland back into the game in the second half. 53 minutes in, and it's been all Iceland at this point. They look like they're pinning England back in. They've found a way, and Georgia Stanley lost that so cheaply there. It wasn't good. Yeah. Iceland have come out fighting in the second half. We'll see if they maybe get a go back.
Hopefully not. But
they are pushing. As I say, there was a change with Leah Williamson dropping out at half time. A lot of Wubbenmoy coming on, which I think is the right decision in terms of Leah still fighting her injury. You've got to manage her minutes there. And of course,
Germany have a red card.
Who?
Germany. Who is the red card on? Minge? I'm sorry. I think that's their name.
I'm so sorry. That was very childish.
I know. She's their captain for the day. She's a center back.
Yeah.
Minji. I can't.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit delirious. And Iceland again have tried a shot, but Hannah Hampton's picked it up. England look like they've come out in the second half a completely different team. They've not
You think that
come
has
out
anything to
as
do with
smoothly
the,
as
the
they were in the
halftime
first
sub?
half. I think the wrong thing for England was to have that halftime. Lucy Bronze, you tried a fancy throw in there and it didn't work. Excuse me. Out for an England throw in. I'm getting a little bit tired now. What, Misty? What are you looking at? What? Do you want to go in the garden? Oh, Alyssa was brought down there, but no free kick from it. Do you want to get in the garden? Come, I know. 2 seconds, Catherine. I'm going to let Misty out in the garden.
England seem a little sloppy in these opening 12 minutes, which is a bit concerning if you think about it. I think it's a twofold. You've got England looking a bit sloppy, and Iceland are really capitalizing on it. They came out hungry for a goal. I think part of why they're also so hungry to get a goal is because it's only a 1-goal game right now, and England didn't put away all of their chances that they had in the first half. So I think they were about four shots, 4 on target, or 5 shots, 5 on target, 1 goal. And Iceland just had their 1 shot and it was off target in the first half. So they're really putting the pressure on in the second half here. Oh, Hannah Hampton just gets that ball away. It goes out for a throw-in for Iceland. They do have a player on there that can absolutely whip the ball in from a throw-in. Comes the throw-in chucked into the box. Oh, a little bit of a fumble there. Could have been a goal if Iceland got their foot to it.
I can see Iceland pushing for one back, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was saying England looks sloppy.
Yeah. As I said, the worst thing for England was to go in at halftime.
I think England really needed to get that second goal in the first half, and now they've just completely stopped. And I don't know if that's because Leo's not on the pitch anymore, which you can't rely on one player. But
lovely ball through from Lauren James to Alyssa Russo. Just takes it out wide. Back to Lauren James. Lauren James trying to find a way into the box. And of course, Lauren James takes a box from outside the box. And it hits the cards in the car park. No.
Where have I seen that before?
You want a nerd cluster?
Might go and grab some chips.
Iceland are going to make three changes here. Number 3, number 16, and number 21 are coming on. Which is
Daughter.
more
Daughter.
daughters. More daughters.
You know that their coach is a man just based off of his last name.
The what?
You know that the Iceland coach is a man just based off of his last name.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I'm looking for it.
Oh no, so Sandra Jensen, Haldóttir and Anton's daughter. That's it. And all the daughters went off.
Haldorsson. Haldorsson. Thorstein Haldorsson. That's how you know he's a man. He's a
Borman
son.
has went off as well. And yeah, that is the substitutions made. Iceland again are on the break here. Lucy Bronze was left lying on her bottom and has now give Iceland a corner.
4 minutes of added time in the Germany game. 1 minute has been played. It's actually a pretty good result for Austria if they can hold on.
Yeah, that would be a good result.
Faroe Islands have scored against Georgia. Stoppage time winner there. 1-0. Faroe Islands against Georgia.
Oh, right. I thought you said Germany there. I was like, oh, Jesus. They just said.
No, I think if Austria can get a goal against 10, it would be really,
at the back
really
post
good.
there, and it's out for a goal kick. That was a chance for Iceland.
The groups. Dang it. The groups.
That was a chance there for Iceland. Alyssa Russo did a good job there too. And England are also making changes with Jess Park coming on and Beth Mead. Laurie James is off and Blinkendo is also off. So yeah, come and say hello then. You're sitting there.
If Austria can somehow get a goal, that would put Germany level on points with Norway and Austria level on points with Slovenia. It would actually be Austria's first points whether they draw or win today.
Might do.
They got like 90 seconds to do it though.
You smell like grass.
Did she go rolling around in it? She roll around in the grass?
Yeah. And he's out there barking at all the neighbours and anybody who walks past. Lovely link up between Beth Mead and Jess Park there. Too much for Beth Mead to get to. She did push it all the way down to Iceland's byline to win it back, but it's went out for a goal kick. Yeah, all those England fans there look absolutely freezing. They're sitting with their hoods up and one back in the midfield by Georgia Stanley. Jess Park picks it up. Lucy Bronze in the overlap. Iceland have put it out for a throw-in. Oh, what happened there? Don't know what happened.
Did Misty touch your keyboard?
No. Hemp out in the left-hand side, cuts in, gets it across. Alyssa Russo couldn't get it. All the way back to Kira Walsh in midfield. Who will link up? Yeah. Get to that lot. Yeah. What it does well there. Oh, just too short. Who Dottier? All these Dottier names. Honestly. It confuses the life out of me. Home with me. Alyssa Russo is only 9 goals behind Beth Mead for England.
Damn.
She's 2 goals behind Georgia Stanley.
Difference in position, though, too, between Georgia and Alessia.
So
I think a better
YNS's
comparison would
top
be
goal scorers: Alyssa Russo on 30, Marianne Spacey is on 30, Georgia Stanley is on 32, Karen Carney and Enya Luco is on 33, Beth Mead is on 39, Farrah Williams is on 40, Karen Walker is on 41, Kerry Davis is on 43, Kelly Smith is on 46, and Ellen White is on 52.
I think Russo could get to 52 and by the end of the World Cup next year.
Yeah.
Because she's on what, 30 or 33?
She's on 30.
30, so 22 goals.
Yeah.
Between now and 2027, I think she could do it.
Yeah. Especially with the form that she's come into now.
Yeah.
I can see this being another 1-0 score, or maybe one each now. I did say 2-0, but England are really struggling to get this second goal. But by this point, the pitch looked really dreadful. It looked really cut up and really dry. So I don't know. Maybe that's another thing that's stopping England from smooth playing. But it's a terrible pitch. It's overlap it. Guest Park on the overlap. Doesn't make it. Doesn't make the overlap. Through to Alessia Russo running into the box with it, cuts it back, and it's met Georgia Stanley, who skies it right over the bar. Oh, that would have been such a lovely goal if that had went in. Oh, that was a lovely cutback by Alessia Russo. I think Georgia Stanley was coming in on it just too quick. Or no, yeah. I was going to say there, the Iceland player, the defender had just got across it. He put it off a little bit as well. No, that could have been 2-0 to England with a nice little assist from Alessia Russo. And match ended with Turkey and Switzerland at 1 each.
Full time?
Yeah, match ended. Yeah. Free kick to Alessia Russo. Ball over the top out to Lauren Hemp. Take her on, Lauren. Gets to oh, what a save! Oh, Beth Mead could have had a goal there. That was a lovely save by the Iceland player, the Iceland goalkeeper. Oh, that would have been such a nice goal. Lauren Hemp gets past a player on the wing, gets it into the middle of the box. Beth Mead is there with a diving header straight to the Iceland goalkeeper. Lauren Hemp again, and did she win? No. Agus Dottir is off for, and Craigus Dottir is on. If anybody's from Iceland, can you tell me why it's just all Dottir? Like,
It's daughter of and son of. That's why like you'll like on the men's side you could see a lot of sons. It's like Jan's daughter is John's daughter in English essentially. Like
yeah,
that's
so
how they
daughter,
do a lot
so
of it.
so many of these Iceland players are daughters. Clearly, it's like Stina Blackstenius's name. It come like it's only her, a dad, and a
Right.
brother that have that name. Like, did they just wake up one day and say, oh, we don't fancy being whatever name they were before, so we're just going to call ourselves
I think I
Blackstenius?
think I think her dad had like combined his parents' names together to create one unique name or something. There's a history behind why it is what it is.
You imagine me trying to come up with a name between my mum and my dad's name, Kevin and Kate, or Kevin and Catherine. Kevrine.
How does your mom spell her name?
C with a T. But she doesn't, she hates anyone calling her Catherine. She prefers to be called Kate or Katie.
I see. I can't do either of those names.
So she does.
Yeah, I've tried. It wasn't until when was it? A couple of years ago. Past the stage of when you establish your nickname and what you want to be called. Someone was like, you could have been Rin, Rin. That could have been your name. Because I tried Kate, I tried Kate, Katie, Kathy. Kath just
Oh,
sounds weird.
my mum hates being called Kathy. Like,
I tried everything.
the only person that gets to call my mum Catherine is her dad, because my mum like, skied over the bar.
Um,
Um, Georgia Stanley
no,
just had a shot from outside the box, but I think it actually took a deflection, so it's an England corner.
no, my
What is it?
high school nickname was more or less Cat. Um, but it wasn't until like college time that I was like, yeah, you could have gone with Ren. You could have gone by Ren. You
Catherine.
see it if you um see a
Corner
new
to
Twitter
England.
page that's
Alex
all about
Wheatley
Arsenal
gets
and
the
the name
ball
was
in
Ren.
straight to the
Me.
goalkeeper. Straight to the Iceland goalkeeper. And Iceland put the ball. Iceland goalkeeper puts the ball up the park. But Jess Park gets it.
Ooh. Oh, bye, Laura.
Bye.
Iceland are trying to start a counterattack here, and they get nothing out of it. I would love a game winner from Brighton in this in that game. Would also love like at least one more goal from England here. Iceland with a long throw in gets chucked into the box, goes up, and England are able to clear it out. Oh my god. Oh, freaking hell, dude. Oh. Iceland could have. Honestly, Iceland. Oh, it could have been offside too. Woo. Brighton are fumbling at this point. England have a goal kick.
What did I miss?
Not much.
At table. Not miss. I heard you losing your mind. What were you losing your mind?
Because Hampton started. Oh, they could have been a goal for Iceland.
Alex Greenwood is off. Niamh Carrolls has come on. So Niamh Carrolls over Taylor Hines. Yeah. Yet again, another player that's come on over Taylor Hines. We also forgot that Niamh Carrolls was there when we were talking about Alex Greenwood being first choice left back.
Well, I honestly think that the reason why Taylor Hines is in the squad, if I'm being honest, is to come on in place of Lucy Bronze. And that is the only time that Taylor Hines will come on, is if Lucy Bronze comes on.
Too far for Beth Mead. It's
But
really weird seeing Beth Mead in the number 19 shirt.
I think part of I think Taylor Hines is going to be the backup right back, and only play in that position. But I mean, if you think about it too, Niamh Charles was not on the initial call up list. She was added later.
Yeah. Lauren Hemp's been hitting the nose or the mouth here. Is she bleeding? If she's bleeding, surely get her. No, she's not. I was going to say, if she's bleeding, at least get her checked out. You're allowing her to play on for with blood on her. Oh, cut back. Oh, Iceland. Oh, Hannah Hampton has just made a save. Iceland hit the post, but then Hannah Hampton makes the second save. That should have been one each. Water Ruben Moy has to come across to cover for Lucy Bronze, who gets outpaced by John's daughter.
A shock.
Wow. That should have been one each.
Water Ruben Moy. Yeah. I will say England have not looked that impressive in the second half here.
They don't look impressive in the second half. Lucy Bronze keeps getting outpaced, which suggests to me you need to make us up, and it needs to be Lucy Bronze. We're on the 80th minute here, 10 minutes still to play, still 1-0 to England. against Iceland.
Netherlands and France lineups have been released. From an Arsenal perspective, Van Dumpselaar is in goal, and Palova is also in the starting 11 for the Netherlands. And Arsenal have no French players, so don't really care about them. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Iceland take it to the corner to Iceland. Hannah Hampton kept England in the game there. Oh! Oh!
I mean, at this point, the team that's going to score next is not England.
Biggest stop here.
Oh, Spudge just scored.
Who?
Oh, Javi Simons is about to get a yellow card because he took his jersey off. He's okay. Honest, all right. He's celebrating this goal like there's 30 seconds left in the match, not 14 minutes.
Spuds?
Yeah.
Oh, Hannah Hampton again! Oh, England are just scrambling. Oh, Hannah Hampton has made another brilliant save for England to keep England in the game.
Oh. Do you think she stays at Chelsea?
Yeah. She is one of the ones that's rumoured to be signing a new contract, isn't she? Like, Iceland are going to take this corner, ball comes in, it's at the near post.
It hits her knee to deflect out for the corner.
And she gets a free kick, basically, to England.
All right, I feel like the question almost becomes, if she does not sign a new contract with Chelsea, where does she go? Because I can tell you right now, one, it's not going to be Arsenal because she won't go to Arsenal from Chelsea. City have a number one locked up. United have a number one locked up. So
Arsenal have a number one locked up as well. Like,
yeah, I mean, aside from the fact that Arsenal have a number one locked up.
To me,
Barcelona have a number one locked up. I mean, the only other place would be like Christian Endler potentially retiring soon.
Yeah, I was going to say possibly Lyon.
Bayern maybe, but I feel like Bayern also have a fairly.
Bayern, I don't think could cover the wage that she would possibly want. Again, Hannah Hampton. Jeez, but she should have done better there. She keeps dropping this ball. She keeps dropping it. I don't know why, but easy save that she can make, and she keeps fluffing it. But that ball came off Lucy Bronze's foot for a deflection. England, they're struggling. Really struggling.
They have all second half, and I'm almost wondering if, like, as much as we wanted Leah to come off, like, is that the reason why they seem so disjointed in the second half? But then again, Esme and Lata played together and started and played like the full 90 or close to the full 90 against Spain. So it's not like it's a center back pairing that's completely new. They just seem absolutely rattled right now and have been since the second half kicked off.
Like, England have really struggled to get the midfield into it in the second half. Jess Park has had to make a sliding tackle to get the ball out to give Iceland a corner. But England have really struggled in the second half. I don't know if it's the subs that they've made just haven't connected. Why does a player for Iceland coming on look like Katie Reid? Eric's daughter. Eric's daughter. Eric's daughter is coming on.
I'm still. I think that's an Iceland corner that I've just gotten to. I've just gotten to 84.50.
Ball in. Hannah Hampton.
1-1.
Oh, it's a free kick. It could have been 1-1 if she didn't shoulder tackle Hannah Hampton right in and over the line. Ball has come in.
But that does look like
it bounces off the top of the bar. John's daughter comes in against Lucy Bronze and Hannah Hampton. Hannah Hampton, she makes that save, but she makes the save and it hits off the bar. Yeah.
Oh my God.
To be fair, when you watch the final replay, Hannah Hampton had the ball right off the line, but Hannah Hampton looks hot here. She looks really hot. Kim Lucy Bronze has just licked her thumb and wiped her boot. Love, your boot is about to get a whole lot more dirtier.
Oh no.
Crazy.
Gross. Oh, Hannah Hampton is being checked for concussion protocol, it looks like.
But she didn't hit her on the head. Oh, maybe she did.
Wait, what? Is this real? Wait, hold on.
Yeah. They're really they're scrambling for that advantage, England.
Yeah.
Do you know something? I'd be absolute fuming if I was a fan that's paid money to sit in that stadium when I could have just watched it from the other side for nothing. It looks like you could watch it from both sides for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be fuming if I paid the money to go and watch that and
to go and travel and everything, yeah.
Oh, Scotland v Jess Carter's coming on for Esme Morgan. Oh, this could be an interesting last 10 minutes of this game.
Is she a defender?
Yeah, Jess Carter's a defender, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said someone else, not Jess Carter.
No, Jess Carter's coming on for Esme Morgan.
I don't know what I heard.
One NWSL player coming on for the other.
Kendall Carter, same thing.
Kendall Carter. No. In the second half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 changes have been made in the second half between the two teams. Kendall Carter. So, yeah, Kendall Carter's a New England player. He just made that name up.
Yeah, so because I thought Kendall played in the midfield, so I was like, wait, you're bringing off a center back for a midfielder, and you're already seemingly defensively shaky. Okay, that's an interesting choice.
You were thinking I said Sophia Kendall.
Yeah. Kendall, Carter, they sound the same.
Jess Carter's coming on. 5 minutes have been added on. Out for an England throw-in. England have a throw-in here. Really deep into Iceland's half. But I think at this point, Alexa Russo's happy to just keep getting it closer and closer to that corner flag.
Yeah. Ooh.
Excuse me, lineswomen, can you get away from how close? Go on, Beth. Cut back from Beth out to Lucy Bronze on the wing. I don't know why Beth doesn't do the overlapping anymore. Doesn't do the overlapping on a play anymore. Oh, she's won it back. She's won it back. Oh. Oh, ball over the top from Iceland. It's 1-on-1 with Hannah Hampton. She's took it round her. It's all right. Lotta Webber Moyes there. She kicks it out for a corner kick to Iceland. Oh, that could have been lucky there. Again,
first half player of the match, and second half player of the match.
Who?
First half player of the match and second half player of the match. I feel like that's kind of how it seems to be going right now.
Yep, it was all England in the first half, Iceland in the second half. They've really pushed for their goal. I wouldn't be surprised if the last couple of minutes of this game, Iceland managed to pull one back. Ball comes in for Iceland at the back post. It's headed away by Niamh Carrolls and out for a throw-in. Could Johnsdottir get a long throw-in here? Is she a regular starter for Angel City, Johnsdottir?
I think so. Let me check.
And the balls went out. Was that a free kick to England? Let me see. Replay here. Yeah, free kick to England. Biggest stop here. Pushed Lucy Bronze in the back in the box.
She played 86 minutes first game of the season, 89 minutes, 90 and 90. So yeah, I'd say she's
she had a regular starter for Angel City.
Yeah, even when she joined,
she's done really well to win that ball in the midfield onto Beth Mead. Beth Mead gets it to Jess Park, just on. Oh, Jess, you could have done so much better there with that. But she pushed off the ball. It was on the touchline there. .30 seconds left in this game. Ball over the top for Lucy Bronze. Managed to find Alexa Russo, who's also played another 95 minutes here for England. That's going to be interesting when she comes back to Arsenal, isn't it?
Yeah, because you also have Stina, who has played back-to-back 90s as well. When's the first game back? I guess that's the bigger question.
Leicester game, is it not? And it's full time. Full time. England 1, Iceland 0.
I don't have it updated. It's not. It hasn't been updated on the Arsenal calendar yet. No,
Leon,
it's showing that
Leon
the
game.
first game. Yeah, it's showing that the first game back is a week. They have a week to recuperate, and it's the Leon game.
Yeah, it's a Leon game. I should have known that because I'm going to
Yeah,
it.
so Leon, Leicester, Leon,
Yep.
Brighton, Villa,
And that's the two rearranged games.
Everton,
The Leicester and the
Liverpool.
Brighton games are the two rearranged games.
Yeah,
Yep. So that is
every
it.
3 days.
Full time here. Iceland nil. England 1. Alessia Russo gets a goal.
England very very lucky to not lose this game.
Yep. Very lucky. Iceland could have well and truly come into it in the second half. But Hannah Hampton a few times saves England. It keeps Iceland out. Yeah, so as we said, Spain, I think, stay top with.
No,
No, they don't.
they're second because
No,
England are 4 for
England.
4.
Yeah, England have won all their games. I'm forgetting that England beat Spain during the week, so therefore England stay top. Let me see if UEFA update this quick. They don't. They don't update it really quick. They can update the lineup to the game, but they don't update.
Foot Mobs is up to date. England at the top
Oh,
with
yeah.
12.
Yeah,
Spain,
England are
Spain
at
with
the top
9.
with 12. Spain are at are in second with 9. Iceland have lost, won, and lost. So they only have 3 points on the board. And Ukraine, unfortunately, have lost all their games in this group so far. So yeah, interesting. And goal difference. England and Spain are on the same amount of goal difference. So essentially, it could come down to obviously the next game for England, I think, is Ukraine away, and then obviously Spain away as well. So it is.
Wait, I thought England had to play Ukraine home next because they went to like I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're right. Yeah, my apologies. So
Oh yeah, because
the
Sweden
next
Sweden
international window they'll play Ukraine at home and Spain away.
because they've done something weird where Sweden played both of their international games this window. Both of them were home,
Yeah,
unlike some of the other groups where they had a home and an away fixture.
yeah.
So
So, yeah.
interesting things, interesting games.
Two interesting games today. I did say eventually I think this is going to stay at 1-0 win. And that would have been 2 1-0 wins that we had watched today with Ireland and obviously England. So it is. So we picked the most exciting games to watch today.
I mean, I was keeping everyone apprised of the Spain game because that was the one that I could watch.
Although I would say this game was a little bit more exciting in the second half in terms of Iceland possibly maybe pulling it back, but and of the chances that they had, and of course the saves that Hannah Hampton made, but the scoreline doesn't really make it sound exciting, does it?
I just got to say, the commentator's curse for the men's game in the Premier League. They just said if this result holds, Wolves will be relegated, and Spurs just conceded a late equalizer. And this is again, you celebrated 14 minutes left in the game by scoring the winner and taking your shirt off. Okay, they added 8 minutes of stoppage time because there was that much injuries. So you celebrated by taking your shirt off and whipping it around and wasting time there. Then that same goal scorer got injured and was on the pitch for like another 3 minutes. And he got himself a yellow card. and then they just conceded late, and it's 2-2. There's still probably 4 minutes of play.
Silly men. Silly men.
You only take your shirt off and start whipping it around if there's less than 60 seconds left in the game, and that's including your stoppage time. You only do that if you're Chloe Kelly.
Yeah, I was going to say that, and I'm really actually surprised that Chloe Kelly didn't go on for this game today, but obviously
I will take her fully rested for Leon.
Yeah, I was going to say that there, but then she came on during the Spain game. Beth Mead didn't. Beth obviously came on in this game. Chloe Kelly didn't, so that's nice to see that Arsenal players are genuinely being rested when they go to their international teams.
Mm-hmm.
What channel is the Brighton game on?
It's the only Premier League game on. I don't know your channels. It's on NBC for me.
I found the Bundesliga.
There's probably
I found. I found it. Let's see if we can maybe watch the last couple of minutes of this game. Oh, Xavi.
He looks like he's about to cry. Dude, you scored the winning goal 16 minutes prior to the 90, and you celebrated it like there were 60 seconds left in the game.
Yeah. Anyway, we are going to get ourselves out of here tonight. I think by this time we are a little bit more shattered than we thought. It's been a very long day of two I can't call them exciting games because 1-0 for the two of them, 1-0 for Ireland against Poland.
I think the Iceland England game, it was exciting. It was just a very disjointed excitement because there were a lot of tense moments of Hannah Hampton making save after save in the second half and England in the first half. It was a game of two halves, and surprisingly, England's defense held up. Yeah. Their midfield existed in the first half, and then it just didn't in the second. And I think England were extremely lucky to get away with a win there.
Yeah.
But you enjoy your Scotland game that's going to kick off here in 60 seconds.
I will do.
And maybe the last 90 seconds.
Scotland game on.
Last 90 seconds of the men's game here.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much again for joining me today for the watch-alongs. It's been really much appreciated. Obviously, I don't know when the next watch-along will be, but we have a few things possibly lined up for this channel. Just need to get the edge and ons sorted on that. So yeah, we'll see what's to come. Of course, I think George will join me, the person who actually is supposed to run this channel, but yeah, he's still to make an appearance. So hopefully he will.
I thought he was on the first show, or was he not?
No, George wasn't on the first show. No. At this point,
I thought he was. I'm confused.
I'm starting to think if this is maybe my channel or George's channel, but yeah. We will see maybe next week if we can maybe get a show together for Champions League and talk about that, because obviously it's the semi-finals of Champions League coming up. As I say, I maybe need to run it past George and see what's going on there. But yeah, as I said earlier on, make sure you like and subscribe, and keep an eye out. We are also on Twitter as well. The Arsenal Women's Chat Show, not the Arsenal Women's Chat Show, and the Women's Football Chat Show. We're on there. And if you go into the Arsenal Women's Chat Show, all other social medias is on there as well. If you could follow all them pages, then that would be great. And yeah, we also do have a show on Monday. for the Arsenal Women's Chat Show, which is with content creator, TikTok creator, Mia Elmore for Gunner's Stories. So we will have her on if you like TikTok and like other creators' stuff, then make sure you check that out on Monday at 7 p.m. And that is us for today. Thank you very much, Catherine. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Have a good one.
I will do. I'm going to have some nachos for dinner, and then I'm going to chill out. So,
Sounds like a good
So,
way
yeah.
to end the day.
and I'm sure we'll see you sooner. Okay, good.
Adios.
Right, bye. Bye, guys.